Begin. We'll start seated, taking a few moments to center ourselves. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. Bring all your attention back inward. Check in with the body. See how the different parts are feeling. See how you're holding all the parts, the legs. Try to release any clenching, relax. The hips, lower back, upper back and shoulders. Check in with the belly, chest, your arms, neck, head, and face. Try to remain aware of the whole body, and as you exhale, allow all the parts to relax. As you inhale, bring some activeness, some lightness in the body. Breathing out, let the body feel a little heavier as you relax. Breathing in, feel a little lighter, feel that upward energy in the body. Now set your intention to be fully present with the body, with the breathing, through all the practices. Whether you're moving actively, dynamic, or whether you're more in a receptive mode, settling into postures, releasing tension. Or even when you're doing your pranayama, sitting or lying down in stillness. All along, trying to remain aware of the body, of the breathing. Tell yourself you will stay relaxed mentally, enjoying all the practices, allowing the body and mind to open up. Release all the tensions, tightness, holding. With these intentions, let's go with 3 rounds of deeper inhalations, slower, longer exhalations. Allowing the lungs to expand in all parts and release from all parts. And now let us chant our 3 rounds of Omkara to energize ourselves. Take a nice breath in for the first round. Relax through the chanting. Om. 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 You can rub your palms, cup your eyes. Take a few minutes there, feeling the energy between your palms and the eyes, and slowly blink your eyes open. Let's begin today in a standing position. We will move more active, dynamic in the first half. Standing comfortably. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. And keep the shoulders and chest open as we move the neck. So you can exhale, bring your chin down. Let's go with up and down for 3 rounds. Inhale, point your chin up to the ceiling. Moving with your breath. Even though you're moving just the neck, remain aware of the whole body. Finish the last round. And bring your head back to the center. And now let's twist from the side, looking to the back of the room. Breathing in where you are. As you breathe out, looking over the shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. 2 more rounds on both sides. Make sure your shoulders, collarbones are open. So that way you will decompress the cervical part of the spine in the neck region. Take your time to finish all 3 rounds on both sides. And now we go sideways, trying to touch the earlobe to the shoulders. So breathe in where you are. And as you exhale, trying to reach the ear to the shoulder. 3 rounds on both sides. And once you're done with this round, relax. Now we'll move to the shoulders. So we'll make rotations where we breathe in slowly through the nose, breathe out a little faster through the mouth with the sound of a ha, as if you're just breathing out quickly. So full arm rotations. So breathing in slowly, breathing out, ha. Let the arms hang loose. Relax and release the shoulders and out. Ha. Continue 3 more rounds. Ha. 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 And the reverse. Ha. Ha. 5 rounds at your own pace. Ha. Ha. And relax. Observe all the sensations. And now bringing your palms in front of the shoulders. Loose fist. So with this time, we'll move the hands and the feet. So when you breathe in, you go up, raising the arms, opening the fingers out, and also raising your heels. Breathing out, you come down with the heels, with the hands. Breathing through the nose only. 4 more rounds. Lengthening through every part of the body. Last round. And relax. Now keep your feet slightly wide up. Interlock your fingers, flip them down. Let's get some side stretches for the torso. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhaling, going to one side. Inhale, center. You can keep the hips free, moving gently from side to side. Allow the hips to go to the side. Holding the hips in the center gets a deeper stretch on the spine, but since we are just beginning, stay light and easy. Finish the last round on both sides, and then you can come back to the center, relax. One last movement for the upper body. You raise your arms and just swing your arms upward as you twist. Loosely swinging. See where you're feeling the stretches. Feel the movement along the spine. And relax. All right, time to move to the lower body now. We'll become a little more active. So we'll start with kicking the heels to the buttock. And now let's move the whole leg. You can bring your hands to the front and lifting your legs to kick between your arms. Keep going. If you lose balance, you can keep the leg a little behind. Finish 10 counts with one leg and then move with the other leg. Otherwise, you can alternate. And you can relax. Observe your breathing, heartbeat. You're moving more actively now. You'll notice the heartbeat increasing. Take a breath, and this time we'll open the legs out sideways. So keep your palms open, sideways, arms at shoulder level. And this time, trying to reach either to the palm or behind the palm. Two more rounds on both sides. And relax. Observe the whole body. Let your breathing settle down. Let your heartbeat settle down. Keep the belly free. Let your belly move with the breathing. The heartbeat will also settle down. Body will also settle down. We'll just do one forward roll. It's kind of a way to check in with the spine. Release any tension. So standing relaxed. Rolling forward from the neck. Bring your chin down. Roll the upper back. Middle back. Lower back. Feel free to bend your knees a couple of times and straighten them up. Hands hanging loose. Head hanging loose. Take your time. See if it makes a difference to keep the knees bent. Shift your shoulders slightly forward and gently swinging from side to side, freeing up the spine a little bit more. And now lifting your hands from the sides, come up all the way. Take your time. And relax. We'll go with 2 rounds of Ashtanga type B Surya Namaskaras. Standing at the top of the mat, time to move, feeling energetic, dynamic, and active. So use your breath every time you breathe in, feeling that burst of fresh energy through all parts. And when you breathe out, release the exhaustion, release any holding. In this one, the hands move up and down from the sides. So check. Let's begin in a state of samasthiti, balanced, neutral, stable. The next inhalation into chair pose, hands going up from the sides. Take your hips back and down. You can look up between your palms. And as you exhale next, forward fold, hands from the sides. Keep the knees bent initially, drop your head and then try to straighten the knees. Inhaling to half forward fold. Palms on the shins, look to the front. Gently shift the hips forward slightly. Exhaling into plank, placing both your hands down, taking the legs back. Shift your shoulders to be right above the wrist. Now we'll try to go down with the knees, chest and chin all at once. So after you exhale next, bring your knees, chest, chin down. If that is challenging, you can first bring your knees down as you breathe in and then the chest and chin as you breathe out. As you inhale next, sliding forward to your cobra and then the upward dog, lifting all the way up. And if you can, even the thighs, knees coming off the mat. Exhaling, be active in your fingertips here. Exhaling into your downward dog. Active in your heels, also pushing them down to the mat. And we go to warrior one from here. Inhaling, lift the right leg, step it forward. Left foot flat on the mat. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. And raising the hands from the side, keep the front knee bent. Actively looking to the front of the room. 4, 3, be active in the back leg as well. 2, 1. As you exhale next, going back into your plank. The same sequence of Ashtanga Namaskara, upward dog, downward dog. At your own pace. And in your downward dog, stabilize first. Remember to be active in your fingertips, toes, heels. And this time stepping the left leg forward. Right foot flat on the mat. Heel also down. Lift your hands up from the sides. Active as a warrior. 5, 4, 3. See how much you can lower. Bend that front knee. And 1. Exhaling back into plank. The same sequence of 4 steps. Plank, Ashtanga, upward dog, downward dog. We'll stay in this downward dog for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, looking to the front, stepping forward to your half forward fold. Exhaling to your full forward fold. Keeping your knees and ankles in the same place. Lower your hips, raise your hands to chair pose as you breathe in. The next inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands down from the sides. Observe your breathing, your heartbeat. See what your body is telling you. After this cycle, feel the blood circulation, energy flow in all the parts, from the feet, from the fingertips, all the way to the head. Let the body, the breathing settle down a bit. And when you're ready, you can move to the next cycle. We're doing only 2 cycles of the Surya Namaskaras today. So when you feel active, energetic again, use your breathing to refresh yourself, and we'll start with the next round. Standing where you are, exhale. Hands going only from the sides. Inhale to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. Exhaling to plank. Be active in all parts of the body as you move to your Ashtanga. Try to keep your elbows close to the body. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Right leg forward to Virabhadrasana 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling to Santulanasana plank. The same sequence. Ashtanga, up dog, down dog. Left foot coming forward for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling into plank. Hold your breath for Ashtanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breath. Adjust the position of your feet. Light and active with all parts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward into your half forward fold. Exhaling into your full forward fold. Coming up to your chair pose from there. The next inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Back to Sthiti, the starting position. Relax. Let your breathing settle down. Take a few moments. We'll do one more standing pose today before we come to slower stretches. This time, facing the camera, you can stretch your legs wide on the mat. See how much you can stretch comfortably. And this time, let the toes point to the front. Open the right foot out. We'll go into a twisted side angle pose, getting a little opening on the sides of the body, the inside of the thighs. So we start with Warrior 2. Right foot is open. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder level. Look to the right middle fingertip. You are active in every part, but not clenching any part. As you exhale, upper body will remain straight. Just bend that right knee to lower the body a little bit. And from here, we will go into a twist where we bring the left palm inside of the right foot on the floor. So take a breath in here, and as you breathe out, twist the upper body, left palm inside of the right foot, and raise the right arm up. Parivritta Parshva Konasana. If something doesn't feel right, you can always come back up and go in. If you need to adjust the position of the back foot also, that's okay. Now stay here, feeling that every inhale is expanding, bringing a lightness. Exhaling, you're releasing any clenching, holding. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come back up to Warrior 2. Relax your arms, turn the foot in, take a few moments. Being okay with whatever the state of the body. allowing any discomfort to dissolve. And this time opening the left foot out, right foot slightly in. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder level. Look to the left middle finger tip. Exhaling, bend the left knee. Lowering into warrior two. See how low you can go comfortably. Stabilize. And as you exhale next, twist the upper body, the right palm inside of the left foot, raising the left arm up. Once you are in the posture, how can you find your sukha, ease in the pose? Those micro adjustments, relaxed active breathing. 3, 2, how can you feel light in all the parts that are touching the mat? And 1. Inhaling, come back up. Relax your arms. Turn the foot in. Let's get a nice stretch. Inhale, open the arms out sideways. Let's go into a forward fold. Exhaling, come forward. Come halfway looking to the front. Lengthen the spine. Shift your hips a little forward if you're comfortable. Now place your fingertips in front of you. And with that support also, shift the hips forward and then start dropping your head, shoulders towards the floor. If you're comfortable, walk your hands back. Bring them in line with your feet. Otherwise, keep them where they are. Just focus on shifting the hips a little, feeling the weight on the toes as well as the heels. And finding a stable position for the hips and the legs. Then focus on allowing the head to come closer to the floor. Allowing some stretches on the back as well. 3, make sure your head is free and loose. And feel that the shoulders are also going closer to the floor. 2, and 1. Now slowly you can start lifting your head, walk your hands forward a little bit, shift your heels and legs a little closer so that you come back more stable. Now lifting your hands from the sides, take your time to come up. Lengthen all the way, relax, bring your feet together. Take a moment. Feel the circulation, the energy flow with all those inner body sensations. Keeping your feet slightly wide. Let's come into a Malasana, full squat, hands in front. Slowly lower your hips back and down. Take your time. And if you need to, you can place your hands down also for support. Adjust the distance between your feet. Now bring your elbows in between the knees, just inside of the knees. Join your palms, using the elbows to open the knees. Check your neck. Is it sinking into the shoulders? Feel taller in all of the spine. Take your attention that way, from the tailbone, lower back, through the whole of the spine, to the top of the head. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. You can sit back, take support if you need to. Stretch your legs out in front of you. You can keep your hands back, lean and relax for a bit. Now you can stretch your legs out on the mat, sitting right in the center. We'll go with Ardha Supta Virasana, half hero pose, stretching out, especially the quads on the front of the thighs. So bend your leg. If you're comfortable, point the toes to the back of the room. You can bend your right leg for now. It's perfectly okay if the toes are pointing to the side. See how much you're comfortable with. If you're already feeling a deep stretch, you can stay here. If you can, lean back with your hands back a little bit. And if you're comfortable leaning back, you can go to your elbows. See how far you can take this. You'll feel deeper stretches when you try to bring the upper body to the mat. So it doesn't matter where you can go, how far you can go. Keep observing the thigh wherever it feels like a good amount of stretch, but you're not struggling with it, you can stay there. 4. Breathe out into all the areas where you're feeling a strong pull or compression. 2. And 1. Now slowly straighten up. Take your time to stretch your leg out to the front. Let the strong sensations dissolve. And this time bending the left leg. See if you can point the toes to the back of the mat. Now see where you're getting some amount of challenge, some amount of a good stretch without struggling, without suffering through the stretch. And hold there. You can lean back, go to your elbows or lie down fully flat or even just stay upright. You know what is a good challenge for you, where you can mentally relax through the strong sensation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly coming out from wherever you are and releasing the leg, taking a few moments. Now let's come into a lying down position. Relax and lie down on your back. You can keep your knees bent. Take a few moments. We'll do 2 versions of the twist today. Interlock your fingers behind your head. Keep your feet as wide as the mat. Feet and knees apart. Moving them wide. So we'll go with a wide-legged twist. Now as you breathe out, drop your legs to the right and stay there. See how you can gently allow that left knee to come closer to the floor. Observe all the stretches you're getting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to the center. So this twist is getting more of a release on the lower abdomen, even on the outer hip and thigh. So let's go to the other side. Take your time to adjust. Close your eyes. Relax into the stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Take a moment. Bring your feet a little closer. Bring your heels closer to the buttocks. We'll do a bridge pose in between. So now adjust your shoulder blades so that they come together on your back. That way the chest and collarbones will remain open. Tuck your chin as if you're trying to look at your chest. Hands by your side. We'll lift into a bridge pose. Inhale. Raise the hips. Raise the chest. See if you can interlock your fingers. Try to bring the shoulder blades together as much as you can. Now pressing the arms gently into the floor. Lift up active. 4, 3, 2. With your inhalation, feeling stronger. Lifting up. And slowly release your hands. Release your back. Stretch your legs out for a moment. Bend your knees. Bring your knees to the chest. And gently pulling your knees closer. Roll on your back side to side. Now we'll go into the next twist. So open your arms out, shoulder level. And drop your legs to the left as you breathe out. Turn your head to the right. If you want, you can place your left palm on the right knee for support to take the stretches a little deeper. Relax your feet. Doesn't matter where your knees are placed. 4. Start releasing all the tension in the body. Enjoy your breathing. 2. 1. Slowly coming back to the center. And just stand twisting to the other side as you exhale. Look in the opposite direction of the legs. Eyes closed. Let go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time to come back to the center. Placing your palms on your knees, gently pull them a bit, releasing the lower back. Roll on your back side to side. And now with the palms behind the thighs, rocking back and forth. Keep the spine rounded. so that your rolling is smooth. One last round, and then you can come to a lying down position. Relax, point your feet up, point your palms up, clench and release the fingers, toes a few times. Feel free to move your wrists and ankles as well. And now stretching your legs on the mat. Take your hands overhead. Give yourself a nice full body stretch, pointing the toes, stretching the arms. And relax into Shavasana. Bring your hands down, keep your feet apart. Adjust your hips, adjust your shoulder blades so that the chest is open for breathing. Chin slightly tucked in. Rotate your arms so that the palms are facing upward. That also keeps the shoulders open. And let go. Let go of the whole body. For the next few minutes, just stay with the inner body sensation and your breathing. Those subtle inner body sensations, all the subtle movements, the tingling that we feel internally are an indication of the free energy flow through the body. Just keep observing that and let the silence settle in. The moment we lie down, the brain gets a signal that all parts, all the systems in the body need to relax, shut down for a bit, as if going into deep sleep. Now start shifting your attention to the silence in the background. As the body relaxes, as the mind relaxes, feel the silence, the stillness in the background. See if there is a sound to that silence also. Simply tune into the silence and stay there, and the body mind will start repairing, healing themselves. Has the mind already gone off to other thoughts and places? It doesn't matter, just become aware of it. You are the awareness, the witnessing presence. So allow, make space for everything. Mental activity, any thoughts, emotions, all the sensations in the body. Let them all be. You are just a silent witness to it all. Now, from that state of being a witness, let us come back out of our Shavasana, gently moving the body, bringing your feet together, taking your time to give yourself a nice stretch, feeling light and active in the body again. Take your time to slowly move and come out of your Shavasana. We'll continue to be in that silence as we start moving. Let the silence be there in the background. No hurry. Sitting back with the back straight. Turn your palms upward. Today we'll do a pranayama practice, which can also be a meditation practice, focusing on the movement of prana through the body. So today we'll not focus on the lungs filling, emptying out. Instead, we'll keep our attention on the spine. Let me explain what we'll do. When you breathe in, you visualize that energy is moving from the tailbone all the way up the spine to the top of the spine and the neck at the base of the head. And we'll hold the breath there. With that, we are creating a pool of energy at the base of the head. And when you breathe out, feel that the energy is flowing from the top of the head all the way to the tailbone. And once you have exhaled, again you will hold the breath. You will start feeling that pooling of energy at the tailbone. And after we finish one round of this, breathe naturally, stay for a few rounds, and we'll go for 5 rounds with that same process. So adjust your posture, make sure you're comfortable. Exhale completely, take your attention to the tailbone. Breathing in, move your awareness up the spine. Hold your breath for as long as you're comfortable with your attention on the base of the head, where the spine begins. When you need to, breathe out, moving your awareness all the way to the tailbone. Hold the breath out as long as you can, attention on the tailbone. And then come back to your natural breathing for a few rounds. Do this for 4 more cycles, taking the break in between that you need. Especially during the hold, make sure you're not clenching, tightening, either in the body or mind. See how far you can retain the breath internally or externally while being mentally at ease. You will notice the movement of energy, the stirring up along the spine. Once you finish this 5 rounds, just relax in silence with your attention on the third eye center, on the forehead, the small space between the eyebrows. This also facilitates an upward flow of energy. With the energies flowing upward, it brings more mental clarity, more positivity, enthusiasm. Energy pooled in the lower parts of the spine tend to make us more lethargic, negative, more indulgent in the senses. So keep your attention just a few more seconds in the forehead area. The more you relax, the more you'll feel the sensations from energy flow in this region, even along the spine. And we'll slowly come out of the practice, become aware of the whole body, all the parts. See how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. Bring your palms together. Let us end with gratitude for today's practice. Gratitude for a body, mind that are healthy and fit enough to come on the mat for your practice. Let us wish that inner state of peace, strength, balance, contentment for all beings, including ourselves, with the closing prayer, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Take a nice breath in. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can rub your palms, energize them, and move that energy to your eyes, face, the rest of your body if you feel like it. And take your time. Just slowly blink your eyes, looking into your palms. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.